It is a time of transition for so many. No doubt you are leading through change in some way as life is full of inevitable pivots. My daughter Mason has just finished her junior year at Indiana University. She changed her focus this year and is studying abroad in Santiago, Chile for 8 weeks this summer. So there is much transition in her life right now. And she's going to share her struggles and insight over the next few weeks, taking over some of our daily doses of leadership. Check it out.
My mom and I were in the car last week, gabbing like we always do, when she said something really insightful that got me thinking. I have been discussing and researching change so much lately because, as I'm sure you know by now, because I have mentioned it in every episode thus far, I am in a time of major transition. And I have tried to look at change from every single angle in an attempt to calm myself down. Anyways, Mom noted to me that the emotions of excitement and anxiety I'm feeling are actually really closely related to each other and probably have the same root. Now, this isn't any crazy new concept, but it really got me thinking about how we can frame this duality that Mom mentioned to me as leaders and how we can use this inevitable duality as a tool for growth. Also, sidebar, if Mom says it, there's probably some wisdom there. A lot of the anxiety I feel about change comes from the anticipation of possibility. And my ability to frame that really just depends where the focus of that possibility lies. This reminded me of one of my favorite quotes. Stop fearing what could go wrong and start welcoming what could go right. I am a firm believer that so much of our experience comes from what we focus on and where we choose to intentionally put our energy. For me, anxiety is my natural response in this situation. There's so much growth, however, in pushing myself to channel my natural response into the energy I put into a positive vision for possibility. I'm trying to teach myself to use this anxious energy to create the experience that I hope to get from this big change in my life. And I'm starting to realize as leaders, we have the ability to embrace this duality for our own growth. And I would push you to do the same.